Today's news headline is Maungdaw Township is under the control of Arakan Army, but what is the future of the Rohingya? Details of the news. The Rakhine insurgent group Arakan Army has taken control of Maungdaw Township in Bangladesh-Myanmar border area. Meanwhile, international relations and security analysts have suggested building a relation of understanding between Bangladesh and the Arakan Army. They insisted on negotiating with the Arakan Army regarding the return of the Rohingyas. However, the entire 270-kilometer Bangladesh-Myanmar border is now under the control of the Arakan Army. The junta's last remaining border base, the BGP 5 Battalion, outside the city of Maungdaw, was also captured on Sunday after months of continuous fighting. The video of the Arakan Army besieging the base shows its fighters firing various types of weapons into the base. Besides, the Air Force is also continuing to attack. Since a military coup in 2021 ousted the democratically elected government of Myanmar, the country has been in terrible civil war. The Arakan Army has been fighting against the country's junta government for more than 8 months. BGP 5 was built on the site of Mutuji, that is a Muslim Rohingya village. In 2017, the armed forces burned down the majority of the village Rohingya population as they drove it out. Judging by the intensity of the fighting in Maungdaw that began in June, the country has lost hundreds of its troops. On 7 December, the Arakan Army said in their statement that they have captured more than 30 camps of the junta forces in a region of Rakhine. At the same time, they are retaliating by resisting military aircraft and military attacks. In the video of the Arakan Army, it is seen that the soldiers are coming out in a pathetic condition waving white clothes. Some walk on crutches or walk out with injured legs wrapped in rags. Few people had shoes on their feet. The victorious rebels captured video of the pile of bodies inside the destroyed building. The Arakan Army says more than 450 soldiers have been killed during the siege of Maungdaw. It released pictures of detained Commander Brigadier General Thorintong and its officer kneeling under a flagpole flying rebel banners. A Rohingya who recently left Maungdaw and came to Bangladesh said that 80% of the Rohingya houses in Maungdaw and surrounding villages have been destroyed. The city is deserted. Almost all shops and houses have been looted. It is also unclear how the army will deal with the nearly 6 million Rohingya population in Arakan after expelling 7 million Rohingyas in 2017. Most people live in northern Rakhine state. Maungdaw has long been a Rohingya populated city. The relations with the majority of the Rakhine ethnic groups that supports the Arakan Army have been strained for a long time. Rohingya people are refugees in Bangladesh. Huge refugee camps are now in a war situation after the army decided to side with them. Journalists asked Foreign Secretary Jasimuddin about this on Thursday evening that whether the Bangladesh government has been in contact with the Myanmar rebels. He said, Bangladesh will do what needs to be done in the national interest. Its aim will be to repatriate the 1.2 million Rohingya displaced by Myanmar citizens residing in Bangladesh. In the current situation, the international relations analyst Professor Dr. Imtiaz Ahmad said, I have been saying repeatedly that direct talks should start. It can be discussed in any other city if not in Dhaka. Apart from the Arakan Army, there are at least 10 other powerful organizations. Discussion with them is also necessary.